What is up, friends? My name is Laura. If you've never visited my YouTube channel before, welcome. If you are watching this, today is the final day of 2020, and I was just going through some of my pictures and my videos on my phone and realized I would love to do a video of my top 4 hikes of 2020. It always brings joy to my memories of what I actually did this year, but also hopefully this will help you going into 2020 and maybe give you some ideas of hikes that you would like to do. 3 of these hikes are located in the United States. They are on my hiking adventures, none of which are super crazy, and then 1 will be international. At the end of this video, I will be overviewing what my plans are in 2021 and also giving you just kind of a quick life update. So, in no particular order, the number 1 is actually going to be when I was entering the summer months. I was going to do a lovely 6-month road trip around Colorado and do some beautiful hiking in the Rockies there. On my way, if you do not follow me, by the way, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But I was going up there and hitting the 50 peaks in each of the states. So the tallest peak in each of the 50 states. So on my way there, I would just stop through New Mexico and actually do that. So the number 1 actually is Wheeler Peak, located in New Mexico, right kind of on the Colorado border there. I was so happily surprised. It was a beautiful hike. It was about 9 miles. It was around 11,000 feet in elevation. It was a beautiful time. There were kind of this really nice lake around 9,000 feet that you could get to on the way up if you're just kind of looking for a shorter day hike, and it was gorgeous. On the way down, it was kind of crazy. Right at the trailhead, there was this like German restaurant, which is just so fun. It had some outdoor dining too, and I didn't actually stop, but it just, I don't know, it just was like so fun. It just reminded me of hiking over in Europe. And here are some of the highlights from that hike. The next one that I want to talk about is Desolation Wilderness. So this is located in Northern California. Most of you probably have heard of Yosemite, which is a very popular place to, rock climb and of course hike, sightsee, all these beautiful places. So this is actually located a little bit more towards the Bay Area in the Tahoe area, and it was gorgeous. You did not need kind of a national parks pass. It's not national parks. And it was right along the PCT, which is really cool. You got to meet some people along it. One of the days you didn't even see a single person, and one of the days was a lot harder of a scramble. So it just kind of had a nice mixture of everything. All of the hikes that I'm going to talk about in this video are linked below, so you can get more of an overview of every single hike individually in a little bit more depth. This hike was 5 days and 4 nights, and it was really cool because you actually got to summit 4 different mountains and kind of do this really awesome loop. And then at the end, it was really cool because the final summit, you were actually seeing each of the summits that you had done throughout the 5 days. So it was just a really cool experience. And if you are in the Northern California area, if you have a dog or you're just looking for something a little bit less Yosemite-like, which is obviously a very beautiful area, but a little bit less crowded, I highly recommend this, and this probably actually was my favorite hike during 2020. Next one actually is going to be international. I traveled to the country of Dominica, which is located in the Caribbean islands, and I actually did boiling lake. So a boiling lake, actually there's only 2 in the world, 1 in Dominica and 1 in New Zealand, and this is actually from the volcano underneath and kind of coming up, and it's causing these boiling lake looks. Some people actually boil eggs on this lake or near the lake because of these boils. So it's pretty cool. It's a very large lake, but then in the middle I I would say it's the size of like a small house coming up as this huge like boil bubbling. You cannot touch it, you would burn yourself anywhere in the lake, and the entire hike was awesome. You're going through a rainforest. It was about 9 miles round trip there and back. It was just a really cool experience. So here's some of the footage from that hike. The final hike that I want to talk about is when I was talking about going to Colorado, I had such a wonderful time. The flowers were in bloom. It was about mid to late June, and then for 6 weeks there. In case you're ever looking to go to Colorado, that is a great time to go. I just really enjoyed myself. All these hikes were dog friendly. I did quite a few 14ers as well, but this was called Ice Lake Trail, and basically it was alpine lakes. It was an alpine look. The flowers were beautiful. You just got stunning views throughout the entire hike. You also can camp just outside, completely free. You could camp along the way. There are just like spots that people have gone in the past, so you can easily just kind of grab those and get some flat land there for your hiking. Great water to drink from, and just so many perks. So I actually did a similar hike, Blue Lakes Trail, if you also are interested. That's in the Telluride area, and I just really enjoyed my time in Colorado and got on some amazing hiking. And I think it partly was kicking off the trip. This hike was just so gorgeous that it just really had my heart, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. So that is my top 4 hikes in 2020. I hope those give you some ideas for 2021 or any time in the future when you're watching this. So going into next year, and actually just a couple weeks, I'm going to be heading to the country of Ecuador. I'm going to be doing the tallest volcano in the world and kind of actually doing some mountaineering school over there. So hopefully that can prepare me for something like Denali or anything like that that just needs a little bit more technique involved. I also am just going to stay over there for a month since it's, I don't know, less expensive over there, and the country hopefully is still going to be open. Of course, at that point it's never actually closed, and you just need some negative tests in order to get in. So that should be really exciting. From there, I'll be doing some hiking around California, and also continue tackling the highest peak in each state. So I'm hoping to kind of more head to the East Coast so I can get a bunch done all in one road trip. I hope that everyone stayed safe this 2020. I know it's definitely been a weird year for me. I think I've definitely been less affected than a lot of people, but at the same time, very affected at the same time. So hopefully everyone is safe, and I hope everyone rings in the new year safe, and you enjoy yourself, get out, find some joy in life, and like I always say, keep living life. Bye guys.